runner is to just be patient with yourself. Not every day is going to be a PR, but you can learn from every run, and if you have to walk, that's okay. And really it's just about enjoying it. Celebrate every run, no matter how, quote, good or bad it may seem.
Make sure you're talking kindly to yourself, because why the hell not? My biggest advice as a runner is strength training, core and legs is an all-out game changer for running. And when you're pushing during a race, you just feel so much stronger.
Earl just told us that he's already run 1,500 miles so far this year.
Just starting mile 3. I'm running along Saratoga, and it's such a charming little neighborhood street. I'm coming up on a mural in a second, but you can see it pretty. What I'm looking forward to when it comes to participating in races is the amount of community support. Just finished miles 3 and 4, and now passing it along to my fellow TCMbassadors. My pass. Here you go, Caroline. I'm Caroline, and this is Ashley and Casper.
Hello.
And we are on mile 5, and we're running to mile 8. What made you start running?
I did a lot of sports in middle school and high school, and my favorite part of sports was running, which is everybody's least favorite. I just started doing that instead and never looked back. Ashley?
I always thought that I was destined to never be a runner until I truly got diagnosed with asthma. I was like, well, I'm going to run a mile, despite the fact my doctor told me I could never. And then I was like, okay, the natural progression is a 5K, right? And so then after I ran the 5K, I was like, okay, so then the natural progression is a marathon, right? Here I am. I've run 8 full marathons now. What about you, Caroline?
I used to absolutely hate running, but I just started running one day because it made me feel good, and I just kept going and going and going. And once I got over that first hurdle of training, I realized that I absolutely loved it. And running with people and making friends like you both is just one of my favorite parts of running. It's hard to run by myself now because I've gotten so used to running with people. So yeah, I'm really lucky that I just decided one day to start doing it. What does running and community in running mean to you?
For me specifically as a disabled runner, it means feeling seen, knowing that I have a group of people around me who can support me, and especially running with Mill City, I know a lot of them know my specific support needs if and when I have a seizure, and so I feel really safe there, especially during times when I'm not able to vocally communicate for myself. Having people around me who can help me advocate means the entire world, because disabled runners are not very well represented in the running community, and it feels nice to have that sense of community, not only with Mill City, but Twin Cities in Motion in general.
Yeah, 1 mile down. Running and the running community, what that means to me is being surrounded by like-minded people, in the sense that we're all out here in pain voluntarily, and everyone's common goal is to hit a certain mileage or a PR. And something so beautiful about being out and seeing other runners that you don't even know that are having that same process in mind in their head. I think that that's pretty special.
To me, the running community is awesome because a lot of days I don't want to get out of my house or leave my house, but knowing that my friends are going to be there when I show up for a run and motivate me and support me even when I really need it, it's super helpful. So last question before we pass it off is, what advice do you have for newer runners?
You cannot control the weather. You cannot control how your body feels in the morning of the race. You can only control the controllables. So eat your normal pre-race meals, eat your normal like pre-race dinner the night before, and get plenty of fluids, but be more prepared than what you think you will need to be prepared.
Genuinely keep your easy days easy. It's okay to do a more leisurely paced run, you know, once or twice a week. You won't lose fitness. If anything, you'll just save your body, you know, for those harder workouts. So definitely really balancing out your running schedule with some genuine easy days is the move.
Totally agree with Ashley. Control the things you can control, because there's a lot of things that you can't control. So drink a lot of water, drink a lot of electrolytes. I love drinking like Pedialyte before. It makes me feel really good. So lots of fluids. And now we get to do the handoff at mile 8. Carrie and Amy, here we go! Carrie and I are off. We're just running the second half of the Franklin Bridge and continuing on the beautiful course. What animal is that?
Looks like a walrus or a hippo from here, but I don't think that's the case.
Or is it a pig?
It's a pig, you're right.
Oh, Carrie, why do you run?
I run for my mental health. I run because I want to be healthy and strong, and I love the challenge, and I love the community. Runners are the best people around. Amy, why do you run?
I run for Clean Water Projects in Africa. I am one of the charity runners on the team, and marathon running is stupid, but I thought if I could help people not have to walk for water anymore, that makes it totally worth it. But also, my daughters are now runners. They're 3.5 and they're obsessed with running, and I love being that example for them. If you do the half marathon, here, the Get in Gear one that we're running the course of, and then drive to Eau Claire, you get 3 medals. Do we do it for the medals, Carrie? We do it for the medals. We do it for the medals.
Everybody ready to go?
Yeah. Sure. We're talking about our favorite half marathons.
Yeah. Ooh, favorite half marathon. I used to love the red, white, and boom. Yes. Get done. Get a hot dog at the end. The rock and roll in Chicago was really, really cool. Yeah, I really like that. The Disney Princess last year.
Disney Princess.
Yeah.
My favorite is the Urban Wildland.
Oh, where's that? I ran that last year.
It's Richfield.
Oh.